of the courtesans. Well, the courtesans were these amazing women who lived life completely out of the box. Coco Chanel was a courtesan, Ava Perón was a courtesan. They were fully empowered and they lived lives without apologizing for them. So I want to help women go back to that, tap into that, and live life in the same way. What I like most is actually just watching women open up and blossom, because when some of them come to me, they have no idea who they really can be. But when we start working together, it's just amazing how passion really comes into their lives and how their lives change for the better. Sometimes what a woman thinks the problem is not really the problem. And how important it is to have the right partner in your life. That's very huge. And also having a lot of yay-sayers in your life instead of naysayers, because if you have a lot of people around you who tell you that you can't do something, more than likely you are not going to do it. I haven't had a day job in like 6 years. Working for myself is something that is very important to me, and I think everybody should do it, those who want to do it, because I get to live in my own terms, which is also what a modern courtesan does, is I get to live life as I choose. My company is international and it's actually getting bigger. I'm adding things to it, like more matchmaking, which is actually going to be for interracial couples, and I'm doing more stuff overseas. And I'm changing a few things. My radio show is moving to a platform that's far more international, and Canada. I'm making some changes that are growing the business. I do motivational, inspirational speaking. I also have websites and blogs that give information. I have an aphrodisiac food blog. I have a blog that specifically is about sex. I have an online magazine called Modern Courtesan Magazine that kind of swirls all of that information along with spirituality. I have a column on the divine feminine called Reclaiming Shakti. I also have a perfume line, which is all oil-based. It's aphrodisiac scents. A lot of coaches have CDs and tapes. I have perfume. I'd rather a woman walk around with scent and feel absolutely delicious. I coach. I don't know if I said that, but I do a lot of coaching. I do one-on-one, and I'm about to launch a group coaching. But I coach with people all over the world. I do erotic tarot readings, and I also officiate weddings. The Luscious life is really about a lifestyle philosophy. It's about living bigger, bolder, and better, and living life lusciously. And then a woman becomes like a modern-day courtesan because she's living so fabulous and grand. But to me, it is a higher calling. It's also about embracing a different way of thinking. It's also it's more than positive thinking, because there's more to it than that. So it's just really about living life in a progressive, positive, open way, and also just in your own terms, which a lot of people don't really know how to do, especially women, unfortunately. No more apologies. My biggest advice is really to be you, because when you are being you, you're being true. And when you're being truth and living life with truth, there's nothing you can't do. I am dating. I am looking for a life partner. Do I want to get married? Yes and no. If it's important to him, absolutely 100%. I personally don't have to walk down an aisle, but I know what ring I will wear on my finger. It's going to be, there's a ring from Israel that says, "My beloved is mine." Actually, Victoria Beckham has it tattooed on her back. And it will also be the heart diamond from Tiffany. Those two rings will be the ring that my partner has to give me. So wherever you are, listen up. That's what I would like to have. So I could get married, I could not get married. I do not have kids. That is open, because he might come with them. There could be a little one. I don't know. That's one of those.
So you're open?
I'm open, but I'm looking for the love of my life. He's going to have to be a pretty spectacular guy. He can't really fit in a box, because I don't fit in one. That won't be right. I'm very spiritual, and I'm very tapped into my Judaism on that level. I do believe I'm going to end up with a Jewish guy, and I just realized that yet again as I wrote that piece. It's kind of far more important to me than I realized, probably Israeli. And I think in Judaism there's a huge thing about doing good in the world and healing the world. I think that that's a huge part of what I do, hopefully, and that's something that I take to heart in terms of what Judaism has brought into my life. What I always ask my clients too, like when you leave, when you're not in the room, what 3 things do people say about you? So the 3 things I hope that people say about me are love, open, and giving. LusciousLifestyleDiva.com. That's my website. That's how to find me. And anyone can always feel free to contact me. I'm always happy to give information because that's what I love to do. I love to help.